Hi Libra, how's it going? I hope you're doing awesome today. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. My name is Lynn, and I'm going to do a general reading for mid-June to the end of July, okay? It's a Celtic cross spread. It's just in 2 rows, it's easier for me that way, for space. But I've already cleared the energy of the cards, shuffled, and I pulled 10 cards and an overall energy of the reading card. Some of your cards came out upside down, so it means you're getting extra protection from spirit. I'm going to put this here because this deck is, I'll just put it like this, the Celtic Cross Tarot. This deck is the Celtic Tarot deck. Let me just grab the box here and show you in case anyone is interested. But some of the pictures are, so I have to cover them up a little bit just for YouTube. But yeah, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 major arcanas. So this is going to be a big reading for you, Libra. Sun, moon, rising signs. It's a general reading, so just take what resonates and leave the rest, okay? So let me just put this card, or my camera down here. Your first card that came out is the Fool card. This is the first major arcana card. This card represents your current situation. This card is all about new beginnings, for a fresh start, a new cycle, a clean slate. This card is about faith, having faith. It's about being a free spirit. It's a card of innocence, freedom, taking risks, having courage, being open. It's all about new beginnings, opportunity, potential. You're being called to commit yourself and follow your heart, no matter how crazy this leap of faith might seem. Now is the time you need to trust where the universe is taking you. Have an open, curious mind and a sense of excitement. Embrace the unknown. This is about new experiences, personal growth, development, and adventure. Spirit is saying the world is your oyster. Use your creative mind with a dash of spontaneity to make the most of this magical time. Relax, play, and have fun. Embrace your beautiful, carefree spirit. Connect to the energy that surrounds you. Tap into your fullest potential. Meditate if you're struggling with dread, worry, or self-doubt in your life. Be daring and carefree. You're a free spirit. Anytime you experience fear, acknowledge it and do it anyway. You're embarking on a new way of life. This could involve a physical journey, moving to a new place, starting a new job, getting married, or a divorce. The Fool could indicate that you're beginning a spiritual path and you have absolute faith in the universe. You have no fear and you feel that everything will turn out well. You may be in touch with the intuitive realm, or you may simply be naive about the future. This card represents a state of openness and faith that you'll be supported in your adventures. At this time, you're out of sync with the rest of the world, but in a positive way. Maybe you want to go out on your own, full speed ahead, or maybe you feel isolated from the group, a bit of a loner. Your experience of the current situation is different from those around you. You feel as if you're marching to a different drummer, and you probably are. Listen to that drummer, for this is the beat of your authentic self trying to get your attention. Maybe you're at a crossroads, and there are a variety of paths that you can choose. The Fool suggests making an intuitive decision, even if it seems illogical. This is a moment for faith and trust in yourself and in the universe. Spirit is saying, just follow your heart and embrace whatever comes your way. Then what's crossing you, or what's challenging you or your situation, or it could be what you're celebrating, is the Justice card. And this card came out reversed, so extra protection from Spirit. The Justice card is represented by Libra. So let me just think. Maybe you have some legal matters, legal situations in your life. Maybe you're having a conflict within yourself, a challenge within yourself, because this is you showing up in your reading, Libra, the Justice card. Maybe you're having a struggle within yourself, or maybe you're celebrating yourself, something that you did. The Justice card reversed is about dishonesty, injustice, corruption, unfairness, avoiding accountability, a lack of accountability, retribution, karmic avoidance, karmic retribution. There may be delays in legal matters or unfairness in a situation. If you're the person in power, you may be unduly severe in meting out punishment. And if you're in the powerless position, you may be festering with resentment about being treated unfairly. Your equilibrium is out of whack, and you may swing from one extreme to the other. The antidote is to balance your own life and become less dependent upon outside influences. Okay. This card could suggest that you're experiencing less than good fortune because of your decisions in the past, or that you're in the process of making an unjust decision, or one that's based on emotion rather than logic. It could also point to a legal situation not in your favor. Justice reversed can suggest that internally, you know you've done something that isn't morally right. Remember, it's you who has to live with the consequences of your actions. So go with what feels right to you. You may not be fully willing to take accountability for your actions. You're being dishonest with yourself and others. Assess your situation and discover where you can accept responsibility. Empower yourself to make better decisions. Your inner critic may be in full effect. Come from a place of forgiveness and self-acceptance. If you're making an important decision that will impact others, you may need to source more information to make a balanced decision, or shine the light on your own personal judgments. If you're engaged in a legal matter, you may fear an unfair outcome. There may be legal complications or something that impedes justice being served. And then your third card is the Judgment card. It says Rebirth on this card. Major Arcana came out reversed. This card represents the foundation of your situation, the basis of your situation or foundation. This card is represented by Pluto in astrology. This card is about having no self-awareness. It's a card of doubt, self-loathing, self-doubt, failing to learn the lessons, indecisiveness, your inner critic again on overdrive, forced changes, lack of self-awareness, ignoring the call, an unwillingness to learn karmic lessons. Again, Spirit is repeating that. Unfair blame, false accusations, doubt. This is the time for reflection and self-evaluation. Through meditation, you may arrive at a deep understanding of the universal themes weaving throughout your life and what you can do or change to avoid these situations. You may have kept them secret or hidden because you fear how others may judge you. To clear these past mistakes and regrets and any associated guilt or shame, work on your self-forgiveness, self-acceptance, self-love, and release to have your freedom. The universe is trying to send you a message, but you're not listening. It's time to push past your inner fears and self-doubt. And again, trust that the universe has your back. Know that this is happening for a reason. Your inner critic may be coming through loud and clear. You may doubt yourself or tell yourself negative messages. With focused discipline, you can break the cycle of self-criticism and replace it with more positive messages of what is possible. Interior factors are at work, but you have little or no control over them. You may be thinking about making some changes. And Libra, again, I just wanted to let you know that I just channel the messages, okay? I just ask Spirit to give me the cards for you, the messages that are meant for you from Spirit, and I'm just the messenger, okay? So don't shoot the messenger. These messages are not from me. Unless I pick something up with my intuition, because it's a general reading and it can mean, these messages can mean different things to everyone. Take it how it resonates, okay? The Judgment card reversed could be saying emotionally you may be called upon to grow up, even if you aren't sure just how to handle what's happening. You must make peace with the changes. And this card could also indicate frustrating delays or postponements, possible loss or separation, and the need to cope with life changes. This card warns of hanging on to the past and using it as an excuse not to move forward, or it could mean moving forward but dragging the past with you. And then your fourth card is the High Priestess reversed. Extra protection from Spirit. This card represents your past, but is relevant to your current situation. This card is represented by the moon in astrology. This card talks about repressed intuition, secrets again, a lack of center. You've lost your inner voice, repressed feelings, withdrawal. Repression of intuition, disconnected from intuition, silenced, hidden motives, superficiality, a lack of self-belief. cognitive dissonance, unwanted attention, uncontrolled outbursts. This card warns of knowledge being withheld. You may be seeking something that you're not meant to know. Maybe someone is keeping something from you that you need to know. It could even mean that you have knowledge that needs to remain a secret, at least for now. But it's all about repressed feelings. Spirit is saying, be still and direct your attention inward to listen to your voice and wisdom. Focus on what is right for you. And again, I just pulled a daily card before I started your reading. If you want to look at the video before this, and this is what it's about. Okay, focus on what is right for you. Get quiet and withdraw yourself from the external world to observe what your inner guidance is sharing with you now. Ask yourself, do I struggle to trust my intuition fully? Do you deny your ability to tune in and receive potent information? You may also keep your intuitive capabilities hidden from others, fearful of their judgments or opinions. So if this resonates, know that your intuition is your superpower. Surrender, let go, and allow yourself to be in flow with the energy of the universe. And this card again, reversed, may suggest gossip or hidden agendas. Others may be keeping information from you or talking behind your back. Have an open and honest conversation and address these secrets. Something within you is seeking recognition. You may have been neglecting your true purpose, although at a deep level, you're aware of that motivation is stirring to make a change. But you may be keeping the situation private for now, not wanting others to know about it. But those around you may notice that you seem vague and not quite yourself, but that's okay. Just ignore them. You're in the process of manifesting spiritual fulfillment and well-being. And then this card here, it's the Six of Wands. This card actually jumped out when I was shuffling. This card represents your immediate future, what's likely to happen very soon in your life. Leo energy. The Six of Wands is all about victory, triumph, rewards, recognition, leadership, receiving great news, winning, praise, recognition, self-confidence. Yeah, it's a card of success. It's a card of victory. This is your immediate future. You've reached an important milestone, or you've achieved a significant goal, and you're confident, self-assured, and successful. You harnessed your strengths and talents to bring about a happy outcome in your endeavors and made it through the chaos. Not only have you reached your goals, but you're also receiving public acknowledgement for your efforts. You may receive an award, acclaim, or recognition from your peers for your work. This attention is a big boost to your confidence and gives you strength to continue your endeavors. Put yourself out there, be proud of what you've achieved, be open to receiving support at this time. Now is your time to shine, Libra. Don't let fear or guilt stand in your way of your success. You've reached an important milestone, but you're not quite at the finish line yet. You have the support of those around you. They back you 100%. This card's all about triumphing over adversity Again, it's a card of victory, good news, success. You've met the challenges to your position, work, or reputation, and you've come through with flying colors. Victory is at hand. You've overcome or conquered the opposition. Past self-doubt has been resolved. You're in the process of winning some significant battles. You can expect to succeed and have your desires manifested. Gifts may be received, awards and recognition won. Okay, whatever you set your hand to will prosper, and you will be happy with your success. It will be personally satisfying, but it will also be crowned with public recognition in some form, which will make this moment even sweeter. And then you have the Eight of Pentacles. This card represents the outcome that you desire most in your situation. This is Virgo energy. So the Eight of Pentacles is all about hard work, self-employment, skill development, having high standards. It's doing repetitive tasks, being dedicated, receiving new skills. It's about achieving goals. It could be a new job, apprenticeship, trade, craftsmanship. This card, the Eight of Pentacles, is known as the apprentice card. So you've taken a new job, craft, art, or activity. It's not an easy road for being a beginner. You remember you got let me move this card here. Remember you got the Fool card right underneath it about being a beginner, the beginnings. For being a beginner brings a hard learning curve and tedious repetition until you get it perfect. But because you have a goal and the passion that comes with this new endeavor, it's likely the bumpy beginning part of your journey will not discourage you because you have so much passion for it. Okay? The Eight of Pentacles says you're integrating old skills into a new form, or you're adding new skills. You've tried various means of making your living, and now you're finalizing how you want to use your personal resources to fulfill your needs and expand. Your sureness of purpose guarantees success. Your craftsmanship will be rewarded by increased income, opportunity, and respect. You're developing and applying your skills in a productive manner. You know what you want and how to go about achieving it. So if you're sincere and persevere, your efforts will succeed. A business or project will prosper as a result of refining your craft. A new venture brings success because you're training yourself intensively with a clear goal in mind. You're really working hard to improve your skills and become a master at what you do. You may have recently changed your work, education, or financial circumstances. Now you're applying your sheer determination and concentration to master the new skill that you are learning. You are diligent, hardworking, and you're applying yourself fully to whatever is at the center of your attention. And as you do the same task over and over, you work your way towards mastery of your craft, and through your perseverance and unwavering attention, you create success. There is a very hard working and conscientious energy that is present in your life at this time. So keep doing what you're doing. It will eventually lead to success. Events are unfolding that will lead you to the right path. Continue working on yourself too. The energy you invest in your development will be worth your while. And then your self-image card, how you see yourself, is the Five of Cups, upright. So your self-image card, how you see yourself, is the Five of Cups, Scorpio energy. This is a card of grief, regret, failure, disappointment, pessimism, mourning, remorse, change again, betrayal, loss, loneliness. This card says you're focusing on loss. You're focusing on negative emotions. It's a card of emotional instability. This card shows a time of difficulty and loss, but it's more about how you're dealing with that loss. Every loss initiates change and is an opportunity for growth. Loss hurts because of our emotional resistance to change. This card represents that moment, but it carries a word of advice. Look at the wonderful opportunity around you and move forward. Look at the glass half full, okay? You're focused on your past disappointments and losses. You're missing new opportunities and potential. It's time to find a way to move on or move through. The situation hasn't turned out as expected, and you're sad, regretful, and disappointed. Instead of moving on with your life, you're choosing to wallow in self-pity. Spirit is saying, pull yourself together and move on. You may be stuck in the past and can't let go. You may blame yourself or be the victim of life's circumstances. These negative emotions are holding you back from your fullest potential. Release them so that you can move on and create positive change. Forgiveness is vital for yourself and others. Even though things aren't going your way, new opportunities and possibilities are waiting for you, but only when you are ready. It's time to shift your mindset and focus on what can go right. Libra, Spirit is saying be open to the brighter side of life. Okay? You're brooding over past wrongs, losses, disappointments, or hurts. You're dwelling on a painful past and refusing to look forward to a positive future. Your unhappiness is a result of your attitude, which you can change. You can either continue to ruminate over what went wrong, or you can contemplate how things can be better in the future. You don't have to be miserable. And then your environment, or how others see you in your situation, is a Page of Shields. Pages are messengers, so you may be receiving a message. The Page of Shields or Page of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, is a student, male or female, in a general reading. This is a card of skill development again. This is a card of manifestation, financial opportunity, taking advantage of opportunities, jumping in. It's a card of goal-oriented, being diligent, ambitious, studious, a planner, developing a plan, laying the foundations. It could represent a grounded, young, loyal, faithful person who's reliable, hardworking, responsible. New beginnings, inspiration is what this card represents. It could represent the initial stages of a creative project or venture. It symbolizes The Page of Pentacles symbolizes the awareness of the value of money, wealth, possessions, career, and physical health, and how to manifest more of these material blessings. You welcome new opportunities to your material life, a new job, a new business, or financial windfall, and wish to discover how to turn your dreams into reality. You're tapping into your ability to manifest your personal goal or dream, and maybe in the midst of a new project, such as a hobby, a business venture, or the start of a new educational experience. You're ready to level up your skills. This page seeks to learn the skills that will ensure his or her success in the long term. So maybe take a class, continue your education, or start an apprenticeship. Try something new, Libra. You may be considering a new business or entrepreneurial venture. This card indicates good news regarding the acquisition of money or material goods. Someone who's intelligent, refined, sensitive to the arts, and appreciative of the good life, ambitious, determined, goal-oriented. This card could also indicate your own worldly ambitions or a message concerning them. And then your hopes and fears card, what you hope for and fear the most in your situation, is the Four of Pentacles reversed. Again, extra protection from Spirit. The Four of Pentacles is Capricorn energy. This is about self-protection. It's about letting go of people, letting go of possessions or issues. It's about financial insecurity, overspending, greediness, stinginess, possessiveness, financial loss, financial instability can all be represented by the Four of Pentacles reversed. Maybe you're giving things away too freely, spending too much, or overindulging in other ways. Maybe you're trying to take something that isn't yours and it's causing someone else to hold tightly to it. Generosity, giving, openness, losing something valuable, gambling, reckless behavior could be represented by the Four of Pentacles. You're reevaluating what's important to you, especially when it comes to money and wealth. You may have placed much value on material possessions and have now come to the realization that money and things won't make you happy. Only love will make you happy. You may be losing your grip on the need to surround yourself with things in favor of seeking out more love and happiness in your life instead. You might be compelled to declutter your home or opt out for a minimalist lifestyle. You're redefining your relationship with material possessions and money. You may be spending unconsciously, hoping it will bring happiness. Your love for money has turned into greed. You want more, more, more. Assess whether your quest for more is really bringing you the happiness you desire. This card could also suggest that you're in self-protection mode. The Four of Pentacles, your hopes and fears. You may be trying to make something happen prematurely, or you're holding on too tightly to your current circumstances. Perhaps you're quarreling with someone over money, such as in a divorce proceeding. You need to loosen up and have more trust in the universe to provide solutions. And then your future, if all is to remain as is the King of Cups. So the King of Cups is either someone in your life, or a situation, male or female, in a general reading. Scorpio energy, grounded in control. This could be a spirit guide in your life. responsible, respected, loyal, faithful. He could represent a good father, husband, partner. This is someone who has mastery over their emotions. They're emotionally balanced. It could be an advisor, a counselor, King of Cups, very tolerant, self-compassion, emotionally manipulative. That's if he was reversed, but he's upright. You've gained control of your feelings and can accept them without allowing them to get the better of you. You don't let things get to you. You steer clear of the drama, instead choosing an emotionally balanced and calm approach. If you're being challenged personally, you need to remain emotionally mature when faced with negative energy from others. Be firm on your personal boundaries. Stay true to your emotions and feelings. Don't allow others to steer you off course. Not only are you able to assess and manage a situation logically, but you can also draw upon your intuition and understanding human actions. As you interact with others, you may need to navigate their strong feelings so that you can create a sense of peace. And then the overall energy of the reading is the Lover's card, the overall energy, Gemini energy. So the Lover's card is all about love, unions, partnerships, choices, soulmates, kindred spirits, perfect unions, shared values, sexual attraction. A choice is to be made, but more importantly, this card is talking about the different ways to make choices, okay? You're being asked to consider carefully how you make the important decision before you. Do you follow your heart? Do you do what makes sense? This card suggests that you use your head and your heart to make the best decision possible, okay? The Lover's card. This is a card of cooperation, working together with others to accomplish joint purposes. It can stand for attraction of any kind, not only the romantic kind, and for any venture requiring harmony, union, and cooperation. A choice between two factors of equal worth may be required, but the choice you make will be the right one. Two or more forces or people may have come together in your life in pursuit of a common goal. This may be a temporary conjunction for some specific purpose, or it might be a long-term relationship. So that is your reading, Libra. If this reading resonated with you, please like, share, subscribe, leave me a comment. Thank you for allowing me to channel these messages today. I'm truly very grateful. Have an awesome day. I'll see you next time. So this reading is good from mid-June to the end of July. Take care. Bye.